Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really great. Thanks so much for asking. What is your name, please?
My name is Emma. Yours?
It's nice to meet you, Emma. I'm Richard.
Oh, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm calling you from Brazil. I live
Oh, awesome.
there.
What time is it there?
Yeah, it's pretty late. It's 11:08 p.m.
Oh,
right
okay.
now. So so soon I'm gonna go to bed.
Gonna go to bed soon.
And what about there? Where are you from, please? And what time
I
is it
am
there?
from I am from Florida, and it is 9:08 here, so I'm 2 hours behind.
Ah, I see. That's cool.
Yeah.
And have you ever met a Brazilian in Florida? Because a lot of people say there are lots of Brazilians there.
Here, yeah, not so much where I'm from. Um, you usually see a lot of the Brazilians go to like Tampa and Orlando, Miami, usually further south than where I'm at.
Ah, I see. That's cool. That's interesting. You know, Emma, I have here a website, and it's really great because it has several dialogues.
Mhm.
Read it together, please.
Let me go ahead.
I sent you the link.
Okay. Jeff, I am going to the supermarket. Do you want to come with me?
I think the supermarket is closed now.
Oh, when does it close?
It closes at 7 o'clock on Sundays.
That's too bad.
Don't worry, we can go tomorrow morning. It opens at 8 o'clock.
All right. What do you want to do now?
Let's take a walk for half an hour. My sister will get here at about 8:30 p.m. and then we can all go out to dinner.
Where does she live?
She lives in San Francisco.
How long has she lived there? How long has she lived there?
For
That's a long time. Where did she live before
San
that?
Diego. Okay, thank you. It was a great one.
Thank you. The only thing that I would say is usually, um, like, we usually hear, we usually don't say like 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock p.m. I know that probably, do you operate on a 24-hour clock or
Yeah, yeah,
in
in
Brazil?
Brazil, for example, it's actually 23:12 p.m.
Yeah. I lived in Germany for a while, so I used to like a 24-hour clock too. So we usually don't say like 8 o'clock or it's usually we usually end up just saying it's 8 or it's 7 and yeah.
Ah, okay, but can I include AM and PM?
So you can with a 12-hour clock. Um, Usually when you're talking or when you're having a conversation face to face, you're usually not going to say 8 o'clock
Mm,
p.m. or 8 o'clock a.m. It might be more so of 8 in the morning or 8 in the evening.
perfect.
Um,
Ah,
yeah, so that's usually it is. We usually don't say the o'clock part of it.
I see.
So
That's cool. That's why that's great to talk to you native speakers because, especially in the textbooks, when we read them, we have to say, "Oh, AM, PM, o'clock," all the time.
right, yeah,
And we're not
yeah, we
natural thing
usually
like that, right?
no, I completely understand. Yeah, that's usually what we say, 8 in the morning or, 6 in the evening or 6 at night, um, is usually like kind of where
uh,
you're kind of
thanks.
going.
Thanks.
Hmm.
Let's go to the next one, please.
Of course.
Okay, it's That's why I love those dialogues because we can discuss them, to see if they are, if I made a mistake or if it's natural. That's really cool. Okay.
No, yeah, no, you did good. That's the only thing on that one that I would say. Was there another one that you wanted to do before you got off, or?
No, let's go to the next one, please.
Okay, so you want to do 22?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any children? Okay, Michelle and
All right.
Charles. Okay.
All right. So I'll do Michelle.
Okay.
Charles, do you have any children?
Yes, I do.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl,
What are their names?
Jack and Stephanie.
How old are they?
Stephanie is 18 and Jack is 24.
Are they in school?
Stephanie is. She goes to college in Washington and Jack works in Florida.
What does Stephanie study?
She studies English.
Is she there now?
No, she's at school. That's good. She lives. So that's great. Jack works in Florida. Where do you live, Rhea?
Yes, that's true.
What a coincidence. Let me see if whether I have a question in this dialogue. No, I think this one is pretty easy.
Okay.
That's okay. Is there an unnatural thing, or it's pretty cool?
No, you did really good. That was kind of easy. There's really nothing that that I would add to that dialogue.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Let's go to the 23rd, please.
All right, 23. All right, so we're doing Kim and William.
Yeah, okay.
All right. William, do you like studying English?
I like studying English, and I can read well, but speaking can be difficult.
It's not that bad. If you talk to your American friends every day, you'll learn quickly.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. What do you want to know?
I have my book from class here. How do you say this word, please?
Laptop.
Sorry, I don't understand. What does that mean?
A laptop is a type of computer that you can carry with you. Do you understand?
Yes, I think so. Can you say it again, please?
Laptop.
Laptop. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Yes, that's right. That's very good.
Thanks. And this word, how do you pronounce this?
That word is pronounced kitchen.
Thanks so much. You're a good teacher.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Did you have any questions on that one, or?
Let me see here. No, I don't have any questions about this one. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one, please.
Let's go to.
I have a question. It's not related. It's not related to the dialogue. For example, I was watching a TV show the other day, and the character said, "Why do you like to play me off?" What does play off mean? This phrasal verb.
So, it depends on the context in which they were talking about. Sometimes it can mean, why do you play me off? Like, usually it's followed up with like, why do you play me off like a fool, or some. It's usually it's more of like a something to take offensive, as if someone is basically trying to play you like a fool. They're trying to make you out to be a fool
Mm,
or make you out to be something that you are not.
I
It can also mean, why do you play me off? It kind of means like, why do you shrug me off? Why are you dismissing me? Why are you not um, taking me seriously? So it depends on the context in which the TV show was discussing, but it probably meant like, why are you, why do you take me as a fool, or why are you making me out to be a fool?
I see. I get it. I think that is the exact context. That's great.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thanks so much.
yeah, of course.
Okay, let's go to the last one, please.
All
24th.
right, so we are on number 24. There's Steve and Jessica. Do you want to go ahead and be Steve?
Yeah, let me go ahead, please.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Not good. I lost my wallet.
Oh, that's too bad. Was it stolen?
No, I think it came out of my pocket when I was in the taxi.
Is there anything I can do?
Can I borrow some money?
Sure. How much do you need?
About $50.
That's no problem.
Thanks. I'll pay you back on Friday.
That'll be fine. Here you are.
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to buy some books and then I'm going to the gas station.
If you wait a minute, I can come with you.
Okay, I'll wait for you. So that's good. I could tell you change, right? I can come instead of I can go. Is it common to say the verb to come instead of go?
No, we usually, so to come means that they are not in that context. Like when I'm saying you can come, it's more so of like if I'm telling you that you can. Now, if I was telling you that I'm going to go, I'm not going to say I'm going to come with you. It's more of I'm going to go with you, or we can go together. Does that make sense?
Uh, could you please rephrase that?
Yeah. So you're saying like if you wait a minute, I can go.
Yeah.
That's basically saying that when she's saying that, she's more so of asking a question.
Mm.
I can come with you, or I can go with you. Come is a past tense form, so you're usually not going to hear come in a present tense form. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, especially because sometimes people say, for example, let's go. I'm coming. For example, I'm coming.
Yes.
Uh,
So I'm coming is that present tense form versus come is usually like a past tense, or you can come with us, or it's not necessarily speaking for right now or for the future.
I see. It makes sense right now. Thank you.
Yeah. So like if we're going, like you said, let's go. That means, we're leaving now versus we will be leaving or we are going to be leaving.
I think that's great. Thank you. And the phrasal verb to come out. So I think it came out of my pocket. So, for example, it dropped from her pocket, right?
Yeah, usually here we wouldn't say I think it came out of my pocket. Usually we would say it fell out of my pocket is
Fell.
usually the terms that we would use.
That's great. Thank you. And the phrasal verb to come out, uh, this phrasal verb has a lot of meanings, right?
Yes. Yes, came out does have a lot of different meanings. Like I said in this text, that it doesn't necessarily feel, if I was, when I was reading that, it doesn't feel natural to say I think it came out of my pocket.
Mm,
Um, Usually when I think of like when something came out, I usually think of um,
Something appearing. For example, the sun came out.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, my earring came out, or you know, I don't know, a lock came loose, or I my friends came out to hang out with us.
I see.
Something kind of like that.
I see. Thank you. So instead of saying came out, in that situation, I could use fell out. That,
Yes, that's more natural. It fell out of my pocket.
okay, so fell out is, for example, the object is inside of something and
Yes,
so it fell out. When it's, for example, on top of the table, it fell off. Is that right?
yes,
That's
absolutely,
cool.
yes. It fell off the table.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Let
Of course.
Let's go to the last one, please. The 25th, please.
All right, a phone call at work.
Phone call.
All right, so that's James and Linda. You want to go ahead and start with James?
Okay, I'm gonna start with James. Hello.
Hi, is James there, please?
Yes, who's calling?
Linda.
One moment, please.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, James, it's Linda.
Hi, Linda.
What are you doing now?
I'm working.
Oh, are you busy?
Yes, it's been really busy here all day.
What time do you get off of work?
At 8:30 p.m. At 8:30 at night. That's right. At 8:30 at night.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll call you back after 8:30.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that's great. So in this case, there was a line that Linda said, "What time do you get off of work? Get off of work." So, for example, we get on to work and get off of
Okay,
work.
yeah. So usually here, so when we're pertaining to work, there's a couple of things of like to what we say when we're going to work. We say that we clock in.
Okay.
What time do you clock into work? Which basically means that what time are you getting to work? What time do you punch in, or get to work and document it? Or we say, let's see, what time do you get off? Yeah, we don't really say. You'll never hear somebody say we got on to work. It's we clocked in. We were at work.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. The other thing that I will say is that, so for us, we wouldn't ask them what time did they get off work. If she just asked him, is he at work? So we already know that he's at work. For her to ask what time do you get off of work is a little bit redundant since we already know that he's at work. So we would just say, what time do you get off?
What time do you get off? That's great. Yeah, because he's already at work, right?
Right. And we've already asked him if he was at work, and he said, yes, he's been at work. So there's not really anything, there's not a reason to say off of work.
I see. Thank you. And in the beginning of the conversation, you said, for example, do you want to start with, let me see the character here, start with James. Because I've heard before, for example, what's the difference, please, between, for example, sometimes people say start off, start out, and start with.
Like when I say, would you like to start off?
Yeah, please.
What is the, like, are you asking what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? Those phrasal verbs, for example, start off.
Okay, so when I say, would you like to start off? Usually that means, would you like to start? You know, when I say it, I'm saying, you know, would you like to start off with James? And that's basically just asking you, would you like to go ahead and start the conversation?
That's great. And what about start out, please?
Start out. Not in this text, what I would say start out with, or it's usually start off with. If I was to say start out,
Is it common?
I can't really think of. Not in a context like this. If I was thinking, if we're thinking, you know, for starting out, we would say, you know, to start out with this, and that's usually like a project, like we're working on a project and we have to do 3 different parts of that project. And or like if we're cooking, we'll do that as an example. If we're baking a cake, you might hear, we're going to start out with pulling all of our ingredients. So that's basically just stating, this is what we're going to do first. Does that
I
make
see,
sense?
but could I use start off as well in that situation?
Yeah, those are interchangeable. Usually you can say, we're going to start off with getting all of our ingredients together, or we're going to start off with, it doesn't make really sense, I guess, because they're both off and out don't mean the same thing. But in that sense, you can interchange them. So you can definitely say, we're going to start out with getting all of our ingredients together, or we're going to start off with doing this.
I see. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Because sometimes when we are watching, you know, dialogues, TV shows, and you guys tend to use, for example, start off and start out. I feel like, what's the difference between both? And sometimes they mean the same, right?
Yeah, to be honest with you, really what it usually boils down to is where that person's from. Here in the South, you're probably going to hear more of start off with, versus up north, you might hear start out with. So it kind of just depends on where that person is from and what their community, like the people that they're surrounded, like what they use. It's more of where they're from.
I see. Thanks so much, Emma. It was really great this class. I've learned a lot from you.
Yes, most definitely.
And I'd love to talk to you again. Do you have a schedule here on Cambly?
I do. I do have a schedule. It is updated on there. So, and if anything, you can always shoot me a message if there isn't a time frame on there that works for you. So just go ahead and shoot me a message, and then I can always see if that works, and we can put you on that as a reservation.
Okay, thanks so much, Emma. Have a great work and have a great night as well.
Thank you. You as well. Get some rest.
Thanks so much, you too. Bye.
Goodbye.